welcome back to Vlogmas. If you're new to my channel, my name is Jessica, and this year I have 24 different Vlogmas videos with over 12 different giveaways, and today you are in luck because I have a giveaway coming at the end of this video. If you enjoyed today's video, please be sure to give it a big thumbs up, and if you want to stick around for more videos, please be sure to hit the subscribe button down below, so let's just get into it. As you can see by the title of today's video, I'm going to be sharing a few tips with y'all how I stay healthy for the holidays, because as y'all know, I live in California and it is so easy to be healthy here, but I am originally from Texas, and girl, it is not easy to be healthy there. There's like no healthy food. They don't have a Whole Foods. I think they have a Sprouts in my hometown, which is great. It was very difficult for me to transition into being surrounded by a bunch of delicious tasting food that I am all allergic to, and it's also not very healthy for me. So these are the things that I do every holiday to try to keep myself in check. The first tip I have for y'all is do not linger in the kitchen. If your mom or your dad or people in your family are big cooks, you know that the house is going to probably smell like freshly baked cookies or like gravy or turkey or stuffing all day long, like all day, every day, for 2 weeks straight. And let me tell you what, if you linger in that kitchen, you know you're going to have a bite of everything in sight. I do that. It's a bad habit. I try to just stay away from the kitchen. I'm from Texas, we're from the South, and in the South, like, you just have food running at all hours of the day. So do not linger in the kitchen, rather linger outside. I guess it depends where you're at if you can linger outside, because it's probably going to be pretty cold for a lot of y'all. But in the South, like, linger outside or in the garage, or if you'll have just like a whole nother area. Perhaps a living room maybe, or a game room. Basically anywhere but the kitchen. Also try a way to stay from the candy bowls. I'm a sucker, especially if there's chocolate. I'm going to be eating all that chocolate out of the candy bowl, so I have to be very careful. So pay attention, don't linger in the kitchen. The next step I have for y'all is important to me in my everyday life with my skin condition. My skin's crazy right now, and that is to start every morning with either a cold pressed juice or lemon water. I know not everywhere it's easy to find a cold pressed juice, and not everyone has a juicer, so everyone can almost always have a lemon. So at least get a little bit of lemon water to start your morning off. Usually I like to do that an hour before I start eating. That way, like, my body is just cleansed and ready to take on the day. For me, the first thing I have in the morning and the last thing I have at night is very important to how I'm going to be feeling the next day and how my skin's going to be feeling. So I do always start the morning at least with the lemon water or a cold pressed juice. And then I do like to end the night with nothing crazy. Like, if I eat a whole pie before bed, I'm not going to be feeling too hot the next day, I've noticed. So before bed, I also try to be very cautious and, drink extra water, extra hydration. Don't eat like a huge candy bar or something like that, Maybe in the middle of the day do that, but not before bed. The next tip I have for y'all can sometimes be very challenging. Years ago, I was like the only person that even cared about health, like healthy food in my family, so I kind of had to do this on my own. But now I'm so lucky because my mom, my sister, and my husband are all on the same team and the same page as me now as far as like trying to better our lives with like eating healthier foods and stuff. Throughout the holiday season, I am extra careful to make sure I at least have one like focused on being healthy and, mindful meal. Whether it be like a salad or if it's a home cooked meal, I'll probably skip on the carbs. I'll have like a protein and go heavy veggie. Usually just going heavy veggie in general is my rule of thumb because, there's probably going to be some really good mashed potatoes and bread rolls and all kinds of delicious stuff at the table every single day of every single hour. So I'm going to be staying away from all that. Give me some veggies. Also, when it comes to what you're going to be eating for the holidays, it's important to realize like the goals and all the work you've put in. I know last year my husband and I put in so much work at the gym before Christmas time, and then we had family come in town and they brought baked goods and they love to cook, and we just like went crazy. It was a bit ridiculous. So we went backwards on some of our goals, unfortunately. Like, that's how much we got into it. So be very, very cautious as to like, girl, you put in all this work. You don't want to undo all the hard work you've been putting in for the last few months. Because, that's how hard we went last year. We undid months' work of work. That leads me to my next tip, which is to watch your serving size and portion size. Now, I know, if you're Mexican like me, you're going to have a heck of a time doing that because, girlfriend, we all have grandmas that like to put 10 servings in front of us for every single meal. And I'm just saying that's not going to happen this year. I think almost every home has like the bigger plates and the smaller plates. So I try to grab like a smaller plate like to serve myself with. I'd rather like get a smaller plate and go back for seconds than like put a big mountain on a big plate, because that's usually what I do and then I regret it. You know you're overeating when after you're done eating a meal, you just want to take a big old nap. And during the holidays, that's just like my go-to. So be very careful with the portion control sizing. The next tip I have for y'all is for those 21 and over, and that is to drink vodka or like, I guess White Claws too. I don't drink White Claws, but I hear they're like a good alternative. My sister drinks Trulies, which I guess are similar to White Claw. I prefer vodka and like sparkly water or something like that. But over anything else, I stay away from the whiskey and the beer, because I know, girl, those just make me inflate like a balloon. I swear, when I was in college, all I drank was whiskey and beer, and as soon as I quit drinking that after college, I like deflated, and all my friends were like, oh my god, you look crazy. I'm like, this is what I'm supposed to look like. Before, I was just like puffed up like a balloon. So I definitely recommend being cautious with the alcohol you drink. That can add in a bunch of extra like calories and carbs and all that fun stuff when you're not even paying attention. So, you know, so I'm not going to be losing my gains just by a couple beers. That's just ridiculous. If I'm going to be losing my gains, it's going to be by like bread rolls or something, or maybe a pie or a cake. You know what I mean? The last little tip I have for y'all also has a giveaway at the end of it, and that is to be very cautious and pay attention to what you gravitate towards as sweets. I am gluten-free, and I know usually nothing is gluten-free as far as like the cookies and candy that's just lying around people's houses or like my family members' houses. So I have to be careful to bring my own stuff. And also as far as like my health and fitness goals, I just don't want to be like, you know, going crazy over the desserts. Well, I want to. Like my body, my brain wants to. No, my taste buds want to, but my brain and my body doesn't want to. As I said in my video where I accidentally got abs without going to the gym, I recommend these little blood orange mints. They're from Trader Joe's. I just have a really big sweet tooth, and so I need something to curb that sweetness, just like for a few seconds or a minute. I don't need to eat like a whole piece of pie or cake or something, just something small. And I really like these. They're not like candy. There's not like a bunch of junk in them. Pretty simple. I'm actually running out, so I need to go get more. The next alternative candy that I have for y'all is taking the world by storm right now, and that is Smart Sweets. These things, guys, they are so addictive. I mean, look at this. Look at this. I have so much stuff. I'm very careful, like, to not eat too much of them. I'm very like out of sight, out of mind. Like if they're put away in my bag, I won't go get them. But if they're like sitting on the counter right here, I'm gonna be eating all of them. I do like to grab these to help with my sugar intake. With my skin, it's very, very sensitive to a lot of sugar, so I'm in love with these. These are my favorite flavor at the moment, actually. But my husband's favorite is the Sour Bears, so if you're into sweet, highly recommend these. And if you're into sour, these ones are really good as well. They have a bunch of different flavors though. I definitely recommend, if you have a family that just loves to have like cinnamon rolls and stuff laying around, definitely bring your own candy or your own sweet alternative and snacks. I do that everywhere I go basically nowadays because I'm allergic to everything under the sun, so I will be packing these in my bag this year as well. Now onto the fun part that you've been waiting for, the giveaway. If you would like to win 15 bags of their different candies, I know, that is a lot of candy. That's gonna last you like all month or all year, depending on who you are. If you would like to win these, all you have to do is be subscribed to my YouTube channel and leave a comment down below, and within 5 days time I will be picking a winner. There will be the details down below in the description, and also don't forget I have a bunch of other giveaways basically like every other day right now. I think has a giveaway running, so be sure to check those out, and I also have a couple different giveaways going on my Instagram, so head over there if you would like more of the fun stuff, you know. Happy holidays, my gift to you, and also Smart Sweets gift to you. Well, that's all I have for y'all today. If you enjoyed today's video, please be sure to give it a big thumbs up, and I will see y'all tomorrow. Bye!